Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Liberty's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Middle Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Anderson wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play a great field position for the O at the 37. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Anderson will throw. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, MTSU.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, nothing like turkey and stuffing and the Egg Bowl on your Thanksgiving holiday. Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Mississippi State was anything but dominant, but the Bulldogs are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The give is to Williams. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Flames moving quickly to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Randolph. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To throw, it's Howell. Rushes on him. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here's the handoff. Nice move there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
And the Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
7 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Stands in and takes the hit. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Turning it on! They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Timeout.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Back to throw, it's Hout. Finds his man down the middle. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble! And they get the fumble back, but time is still dwindling away. They got to get it going. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Got a man. It's Person. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the ground with the back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Got it in the middle, it's Person. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can you believe this? A catastrophic mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and now we're a point away from a tie game.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Second down coming up.
Right back to him on the ground. Knocked off his feet. So here comes our first play of overtime. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. They're working that left side. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Running the red zone, it's Williams. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Liberty! And they score first here in overtime.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Liberty 14, Middle Tennessee 7.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Anderson will throw. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he added the extra point. We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. Looking for space. It's Price. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Staring at a third and long here in this first overtime possession. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they take the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Back to pass, it's Hout. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on third down and at the very least trying to get into throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It's blocked, and that's how they'll win it. A blocked field goal to finish this one. There he goes. He's inside the 40, the 30, at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation